LLMs, it's just one way of building AI. So it's large language model. So basically it's a neural network that was trained on large quantities of normally text, but today they also can add pictures, video, sound. So the way it's trained is that you show it a document, and usually you split the document into individual pieces that we call tokens, but we might think in terms of words. So you show a document split into a sequences of words, and then you train the parameters of this neural network so that when it reads a sequence of words, you train it to predict what would be the next word in this sequence, most likely. And if the model makes a wrong prediction, you adjust its parameters so that next time for this specific sequence, it would make a better prediction. And if you show to this model millions, and today we even talk about billions of documents, then eventually predicting the next word for any sequence for it becomes simple. Well, simple in the sense that it has seen so many similar sequences that now it's almost perfectly predicts what would be the next word for each given sequence. And it just turns out that when you take this model, which is kind of useless because it will just predict the next word. So like you show it an example of text and it says the next word will be the. So what would you do with this model? Nothing. The scientists discovered that if you take such a model that was pre-trained on a lot of text, and then you just slightly train it a little bit more, but on examples of conversation. So basically you show it a question, and then you wanted to predict the next token in a way that the predicted tokens form an answer. And by showing several examples of multi-turn conversations like this to this model, its parameter adjusts in a way that now it doesn't just predict any next word that makes sense, but any next word that makes sense so that it looks like an answer. And just by chance that it has been discovered that they are actually capable of generating sequences that look like someone is talking to you.